Welcome back to Barry Charles Footy Show. On tonight's episode, it's all about Queensland. Queensland. What is it, a mistake selection, some of these players, or is it the buy? We also talk about New South Wales sticking strong, as well as Benji Marshall. Will he be out the door after the season, after 5 losses in a row? The Tigers are in troubles town. Let's get to it right here, right now, on your favourite channel, Barry Charles Footy Show. Welcome back, guys and gals, and what a shock selection. Reece Walsh misses out on the 17. Unbelievable. Now, I pretty much have put this down to one thing and one thing only, or you could argue the injury, but for me, it's a big game, and Reece Walsh is known for his mistakes. Yes, he can score and set up beautiful tries, but in Origin, if it's tight and close, he could pull off the play that can win them the game, but could also lose them the game with the intercept pass or just dropping the ball from his own half, which he has done plenty of times before. That's where I believe why he has picked Hammer. Hammer is more reliable in that sense, and he's more, well, I wouldn't say in the Tedesco Edwards mold, but he's a real support player, like the old Wade McKinnon back in the day, those type of players that just sneak around the ruck and just ready for anything that happens. Will it cost them the game? Potentially, we'll find out. But I can understand. But Josh Papali'i had to come in. They really need some strength in the forward pack, and he will bring it in spades. Whether Mo Fotuaika was deserving to get dropped altogether, you could question mark that. But when you look at their bench now with Kurt Mann, Jeremiah Nanai, Patrick Carrigan is looking very, very strong. Lindsay Collins is looking a very, very strong squad, ready to go and do something. It's a very, very strong team, the Queensland team, in terms of that perspective. But fullback, maybe a question mark. And Debutant, can he do it? He needs to be the man. Munster was the man. We'll obviously need him, but Debutant needs to get another level in this game. And his kicking game is going to be crucial for Queensland to win. But yeah, Josh Papali'i, congratulations to him. And obviously, Shibasaki, however you say his name, good luck to him. Well done for getting selected, but it's a big move to put him, and then Valentine Holmes on the wing. It sounds like a lot of, it could cost them this game big time, potentially. But let's have a look at the New South Wales team as 1 to 17. Stefano, I mean, does he deserve to still be in the team? Max King, I think it's not a starter. He's a bench for mine. And there's an opportunity to bring Kala Matangi in, and you probably drop Stefano out and have Mexican go to the bench. I think that would have been a stronger solution for this whole squad, and that could be a little bit of a chance for the other team to get it done. Yes, it might be a chance for the other team, Queensland, to get it done in the forward pack arena, which could be a costly one. But yeah, it's a good game. It's going to be a very interesting game. I think Selwyn Cobbo, should he be let go? I don't know. I don't know if any of that is happening right now. I haven't seen the latest footage of anything here, but it looks like he's staying at the Broncos, and it'll be a long season for him. Whether he comes back in this week, there's talk of them coming back in this week, but would they when they're winning? I'm not 100% sure about that one. But yes, what about Benji Marshall? Let's get to Benji. Yeah, Benji boy. Yes, a lot of trouble with the Tigers. Couldn't keep Lachlan Galvin. Looks like he won't be able to keep Tallyn to Silva. He's trying to keep an old RP who's a good player, but he's not a star player anymore. Jarome Luai will probably be looking at the exit gates next season, I believe. I don't know. He might believe in it, but it depends on what he wants. I mean, is Jarome Luai going to get their money somewhere else? I'm not really 100% sure on that one. And if Jarome Luai will get that sort of money anywhere else. So 1.2 million is a lot for a player of his ability. I think he got paid over, and the Tigers are going to be dealing with that. So that's a question mark. He's obviously going to have to go for less, and the Tigers would have to pay for some of that. And would they do that? I doubt it, not for Luai. They wouldn't be doing it for Luai. Someone would have to pay him full out, and see anyone they're really going to pay that sort of money for Jarome Luai. Maybe Perth Bears. One of the big Cubs in their statement player. Maybe that's where Jarome Luai heads if he needs to go. Well, I don't know if he wants to move from Sydney. That's another good point. If he wants to stay in Sydney, he'll be struggling. I don't think any club would play him anywhere near that. Newcastle, they've already signed Dylan Brown, so it won't be him. I don't see any of the other clubs looking to pay that sort of money for their player. The Rabbitohs could potentially look at a player like him if they, say, see you later, Cody Walker. There would be potential, but he would still wouldn't. He'd probably be looking $900,000, $800,000 mark, because Jack Whiten could be on his finishing off soon as well. So that's probably the where you would look. Maybe Roosters, but they got enough talent there, surely. No, I'd rather sign him to DC, put it that way, if you were putting it down. But getting back to Benji Marshall, if they get the wooden spoon, he's gone. I don't think they'll get the wooden spoon, but I think they'll get close to the wooden spoon. I'm struggling to think they'll win many more games this season. It's been a derailment since Galvin's gone. Well, before all the Galvin saga, derailed the season, no doubt about it. And the talent was there, but he wanted to go. And I've got a funny feeling Benji is gone. From what I'm hearing, I mean, there's potential he'll last for next year and then be gone. But it might be too little too late. But the question mark is, who do they bring in? They're talking about Willie Peters. Is he the answer? I'd rather go for Sam Burgess, but I don't know if Sam Burgess is ready for NRL as well. Then you got the likes of Dean Young, Ben Hornby. They've all been around the traps. Matt King. Do anyone want the poison chalice of the Tigers? That is probably the question mark. Nobody seems to want to go there. Ivan Cleary couldn't do anything there. Madge Maguire couldn't do anything there. So there's been a basket case of a club for a while. And Benji might get another year to find out. But he needs to find something. He needs to find something. They've looked better, but now they've just gone backwards. A lot of pressure on Benji. I loved him as a player, but he's just struggling to get there. You can argue he doesn't have the anima. He does have Terrell May. Has played well in Taruva. They've been playing well for him. Bullowa's playing okay, but question marks if he's really improving a lot of the players as well, and that's where Lachlan Galvin was going with. So Benji's got a big month, 2 months ahead here. If he hardly wins another game, I'm sure he'll be given the law, written of the law. Hope not for Benji's sake, but the Tigers need something, and I don't know how where they get it from, because I don't know if there's a real superstar coach out there that is going to go to the Tigers. So there's a lot of things going on there in the beforehand. But anyway, interesting selection from Billy Slater. Is he going to die on the sword here if he gets it wrong? Laurie Daly sticking with the same team, believing they're going to get it done. He has done that before and lost, so we will find out. Anyway, that's Barry Charles for this show for this episode. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll be back with another video soon.